You know what? I'm gonna go Eddie Kingston and Shawn Michaels. I think it's gonna be the pre-show match while I do the social media thing. Let's see here.
Hoi!
Audio looks okay, which is a value I can appreciate. Sweet Chin music early. Put that on Facebook also, and then we are here. Internet knows we're here, and I can actually focus on the match on the screen. not enough. That is such an uncommon occurrence where wrestlers will hit their run counter against a running opponent. But it is really cool to see when it happens. Get current AEW era Eddie Kingston for some of Fire Pro saves. I believe this is Chikara era Eddie Kingston. Damn, both of them hitting with their big moves. Trading that super kick for that big back fist. That is not enough to put Shawn Michaels away. And Michaels just going for an obscene amount of low blows in this match. Yo, what's happening, GK? And when drawing up the card tonight, I did realize just how big of an error I made. Ooh, GK with that 10 months Twitch Prime sub. Like, genuinely appreciate it, man. How much I fucked up by committing to, hey, we're going to restart the MMA division this week, when if I also want to have all of the, hey, like I said yesterday, like, you are allowed to run your tournaments however you want to run your tournaments, and if somebody else doesn't like that, they can run their own events. I don't have issue with you doing that. Yo, what's happening? But yeah, I realized how much I fucked up by committing to, hey, we're gonna like bring back the MMA division this week, but also there's like fucking 6 major championships that should probably get matches on this big show. So where the fuck am I gonna put the MMA stuff? And the answer to that is not this week. Which kind of is what it is. Like, the MMA division restarting has always been a moving target. Like, I was supposed to start that back up like a month and a half ago. So, not super burn up about it. but it really does, it really does, like, showcase, because New Japan this year is doing a 2-night Wrestle Kingdom again. Like, thought, you know, last year was going to be a one-off, but it looks like they're going to make that a thing. And you know what? They also have a shit pile of championships that, like, you know, if this is the biggest show of the year, you want to see them defended on that program. Well, there's only so many hours in one night. And I think we're kind of in a similar situation is, hey, there's 6 title matches on this card, plus the, plus the Battle Royal, plus a special open challenge tonight, which I'll get to when we actually start the show. The Colby Satchwell grudge match, and then one extra match thrown in as kind of a bonus to kind of advance another storyline. And yeah, Vince has fucking reliably for the last several years just overbooked everything that he's ever had his hands on, but what are you gonna do? But I digress. I mean, we got a bunch of people already hanging out in the chat, so I'm not going to waste your time any further. So everybody, let's get on your feet, make some noise for another edition of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Alright, welcome Blake's House Wrestling fans. If you have been tuned in for the past several weeks, you knew that it would all come down to this. Alright, every major championship on the line tonight, and, you know, let's go down the card and start to talk about what we've got and how we got here. Of course, you can see the opening contest. Blake Havis and Orlando Nunez. Blake certainly a little bit irritated, having lost the King of Fighters television title last week to the team of Rainbow Mika, Starlight Kid, and Skullomania. And also being the last person to pin the Blake's House Wrestling champion Sterling, not getting a title opportunity due to being involved in that King of Fighters television championship picture. Well, he's going to take that frustration out on somebody, and that somebody is going to be the man that lost that #1 contender shot last week in Orlando Nunez. Of course, it is October. It is the scariest month of the year, the King of Fighters television championship. You know, we have found a certain vampire warrior and his brood coming and brought them in to challenge a team of Rainbow Mika, Starlight Kid, and Skullomania. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different this week. You know, as fantastic as Maglo is in that Maglo Open Challenge format, as fantastic as the Gatekeeper, DJ Dix, Terrell, and the Rapture all are in that open challenge format. We're going to mix things up a little bit. We are still going to be having that open challenge battle royal, but the winner of that is going to be thrown to the Wolves. That means the Rapture, the Gatekeeper, and DJ Dix going to be waiting at the other end of the line in a fatal four-way match. But that is not all tonight. Of course, we saw the team of Babyman and Floyd Bartholomew just become an absolutely dominant force when those two joined together. Well, they have made their intentions known. They are going to be challenging the Perlman brothers to that Chop Shop Division Tag Team Championship. And of course, that means no disqualifications, no rope breaks, tornado tag format. You've got to figure that rough and tumble style going to favor the hardcore specialists, but you cannot afford to count the Perlman brothers out. You know, coming up next this evening, of course, the Judgment Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. It has been quite a while since that title has been defended on Blake's House Television. And the man that has earned himself a shot, a fan favorite in the Blake's House wrestling world, JJ Mondo taking on Joey in singles action. Of course, coming up after that, this was the matchup that surprised everyone. If you tuned in last week, or if you didn't tune in last week, Jason Solarian and El Idolo was just an absolute barn burner of a contest, and people demanded to see those two across from one another, and we're going to give it to you. This time, Tag Team Championships on the line. Kurt London and Solarian taking on Idolo and Devin Ramos. And of course, coming on after that, Matthew Knapp back in the Knicks Wrestling Organization Championship picture. A man that had earned himself a title shot over a month ago, being the man to remove the thorn in the side of Nick Vidala that is Dick Boss, the man that gave Dick Boss his first significant defeat on Blake's House Television. Of course, that has not stopped Vidala from putting roadblock after roadblock in Knapp's way, but this is his shot at glory. But in addition to that, of course, I mentioned at the start of the show, the strongest and toughest individual with the best lariat. We still don't have a real answer as to whose lariat is stronger. Which of these men are tougher? So tonight, Colby Cole and Sean the Swashbuckler Satchwell settle it in the ring. 2 out of 3 falls to determine who is truly the strongest. And of course, tonight's main event, Eric Alpazar taking on Sterling for that Blake's House Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Eric Alpazar has been on a tear in recent weeks. Of course, Sterling more involved in the tag team and trios division, but certainly able to keep that ring rust off of him. And you know Sterling is ready to take on all comers. Now, will that include Eric Alpazar himself? Well, we will have to find out tonight, but let's not waste any more of your time. We've got our opening contest of tonight's program, Blake Cabus, Orlando Nunez, and that match, it's right now.
Fight!
And actually, you know what? I am gonna bail out of this because I'm not gonna deny you guys the greatest entrance in Blake's House Wrestling. Yeah, absolutely. Huh. This does appear to be like... Oh, I see. It's circle because this is a Japanese game. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, it would be absolutely unreasonable to deny you guys the greatest entrance in Blake's House Wrestling. So, you know, as they say in the business, we are doing take number 2. As Blake trying to take his frustrations out on the ace of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. And that match, it's right now. How could we not start this Halloween-themed event with a member of that Dark Hour unit, but on just a moment. Faithful already on their feet, and Blake firing out of that corner. As I said, like, he feels like he's got something to prove here, but Orlando is not the ace of Blake's House Wrestling for nothing. Trading blows, jockeying for position here. Blake fired into the ropes, back switch, and Blake rolling through. Looks like these two want to try to out-wrestle one another here. And that is such a dangerous proposition going up against Orlando. Thus far, Blake appears to be up to the task. Dragon Screw leg whip connects, but Blake immediately back to his feet. Blake gained the upper hand, at least briefly. He's trying to keep Orlando down, but hold on, RK Orlando out of nowhere, and Blake scrambling back to his feet. But Orlando Nunez drawing first blood with that RK Orlando, and the dynamic of this match has just changed as Orlando connects. Heavy rain, center of the ring. And Blake is in dire straits. Hold on, lung blower just crushing the chest of Orlando Nunez, and Blake going for a cover of his own, but only getting a count of 1. Big vertical suplex, but Blake able to grab hold of the top rope, staying in the ring. Blake again showcasing that technical ability that he can keep up with and possibly even surpass Orlando Nunez in that avenue. And that is exactly the kind of energy he's going to need to bring to this match as a picture-perfect dropkick collides with the chest of Orlando Nunez. Both men swinging for the fences, neither quite able to connect as a spinebuster flattens Orlando Nunez. And now Blake is back in the driver's seat, but here is your receipt, my friend. A spinebuster for a spinebuster, and Orlando Nunez getting a count of 2 from Harada. Blake fired to the outside, and Orlando standing tall, alone in the ring. Long Blake firing Orlando into that orange Gatorade turnbuckle, and big flying hip attack into the corner, but Blake is not finished yet. Again, knees crushing the chest of Orlando Nunez, and a big frog splash, but Orlando able to kick out. Looks Looks like we're going into the danger zone at the top of that orange Gatorade trail. Oh my God! Super RK Orlando, is that going to do it? No, somehow, some way, Blake getting a shoulder off the mat. But Orlando very clearly means business tonight. Orlando unwilling to be the man that Blake takes his frustrations out on. Orlando wants to be in tonight's main event just as bad as Blake does, I am sure. But hold on, here comes Orlando. Mount tackle and transitions beautifully into that Kimura hold, and Blake is trapped. Hold on, sunset flip, powerbomb, connecting, cover, 2. And oh my God, these two at the pace they are going is just absolutely staggering as once again, Heavy Rain connecting. And RK Orlando, once again, that has got to be it. Orlando Nunes has connected with 3, but no, Blake getting back to his feet, delivering a lung blower of his own, going for the cover, 2. And Orlando, shoulder off the mat. Blake has been hit with Orlando's best shot. Hold on, picture perfect Northern Lights suplex cover. And even that was not enough to put Blake away. Orlando firing into that corner turnbuckle, and now Blake trying to return the favor. We are going high risk. What the hell? Oh my God!
2, 3.
Big Rana now. Blake diving another frog splash in honor of his Uncle Eddie, but Orlando Nunes getting a foot on the bottom rope. Big DDT from Blake, but big reverse DDT, and Blake in excellent position, but Orlando fighting back to his feet. And a huge pile driver connecting. The back and forth of this match, absolutely staggering. I could not tell you who has the upper hand at this juncture. Both of them just fighting so valiantly, but Orlando just a colossal lariat across the throat of Blake Cabus now. And another RK Orlando cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. Once again, Heavy Rain connecting. What more does Orlando have in the tank? What more can he give? Hold on, what the hell is Blake setting up for here? Oh my God. Tope over Harada. I think you can sense a little bit of resentment from both of these individuals. Neither of them want to be on first tonight. Both of these men want to be in the main event, but circumstances dictating that as an impossibility tonight, and Blake going up top once again, and another huge frog splash, and it looks like he is not finished yet as he connects with a second frog splash, and now Blake in control. Sunset flip, powerbomb connects. Orlando can't reach the ropes. That's got to be it. No. Still not enough. Orlando fired into the ropes, and a big Rana into the corner. Blake signaling for the end. Goes up top once again, and another huge frog splash, but Orlando stretching out, getting a foot on that bottom rope. And now it is his turn. A huge elbow drop, but Blake returning the favor. And again, Orlando's stomach crushed by the knees of Blake Cabus now. One back switch from Orlando, and a Pele kick is your answer. Twisting facebuster, and Blake again going high risk. Oh my God, knees buried into the shoulders, and No, Orlando back to his feet. We are not finished yet. Another lung blower. That has got to be it. 3 count fall. And just the grit and determination of Blake here. You can see the frustration. Denied a championship opportunity. Losing that King of Fighters Television Championship. Blake is on a warpath, and Orlando Nunes is just the beginning. So, Blake, James, appreciate you both coming in as well. Make sure. All right, cool. No, I have not done that. And also, Twitch is being much more aggressive with the MCAs now. So, yeah, we are definitely sticking to, like, definitely for sure royalty-free stuff, and, like, definitely for sure music that I own because I bought it from Chris. But I digress. You'll notice the King of Fighters Television Championship going on much earlier tonight. All right, yeah, that is a very easy fix. But this card just so absolutely packed that we are putting a Blake's House Wrestling staple on second, of course. You know, if the first match was anything to go by, tonight's whole program is going to be non-stop action from open to close as the Vampire Warrior Gangrel brings his brood to challenge Rainbow Mika, Starlight Kid, and Skullomania. And that match is now. Of course, if Orlando Nunes has the best theme music in wrestling, the Brood, arguably the best entrance in wrestling, and, you know, shame on the technicians at BHW not giving them their pyro, but we can't expect from that unit is just, their excellent performance in the ring, but coming out to the ring, Team K Price, team that shocked the world by wrestling the title away from that Dark Hour Trios unit. Mika, Skullomania, Starlight Kid, all real workhorses for this team. Right now, Vampire Warrior Gangrel taking on Rainbow Mika. Got to figure, you almost can't compete with anyone on this Orange Gatorade team athletically. They are so very gifted there, but just the technical prowess and experience of Gangrel, Edge, and Christian going to be on display in this match. Gangrel just knee to the gut, but not even getting a count of one. The fighting spirit of Mika just too strong. She just grind out Gangrel. And a picture-perfect combination. Slap to open him up, and then that big drop kick to finish it off, but it's like Gangrel going back to his own corner, bringing Christian into this match. Christian wasn't quite finished with Mika, but Mika was finished with the Brood, and now it is Starlight Kid's time to shine. On coast to coast and shotgun dropkick buried into the face of Christian, and Christian has enough of that, bringing Edge into this contest. And huge backdrop coming from Edge now. Edge making use of that size advantage, but Starlight Kid using it against him with that roll-up. Now a lift and drop, but action taking place a little bit too close to that blue Gatorade corner. Starlight Kid trying to change the location, change the setting of this match. Now Skullomania involved in Skullomania considering himself a hero. Well, he has got 3 vampires to vanquish in tonight's contest. And that hard head of Skullomania already in full effect. We saw just how dangerous the hard head of his was last week. Series of forearm smashes and transitioning beautifully into that drop kick. Enzuigiri followed up, and Skullomania is just going full steam ahead here. Edge and Gangrel just crushing Mika with that sandwich lariat, but this team on the same page once again. Big slam into the corner. I believe Mika's head just colliding with that bottom turnbuckle. She's going to go back to her own corner. Gangrel unable to cut her off, and Skullomania back in this match. And that devastating diving headbutt of his, certainly the X Factor last week. Bridge, but Gangrel able to get a foot on that bottom rope. Scoop and a slam as Gangrel going back to basics. Another devastating headbutt, and Gangrel lights were out for just a moment. As just the athletic pace of Skullomania, just too much for Gangrel to keep up with. Looks like he's going to bring Christian into this match, but Starlight Kid, the legal competitor for this Orange Gatorade team. But hold on, Starlight Kid fired to the outside, but looks like both teams going to allow her to get back into the ring and roll up once again, but Christian able to escape the hold. Yeah! Big forearm smash just right to the throat of Christian, but Christian answering back with that arm drag center of the ring. Christian showcasing that, hey, he can keep up with this team athletically. And that was the big question mark going into this match. Big monkey flip to the center of the ring. And hold on, flash roll up out of nowhere. Skullomania caught unaware, but able to escape the hold as a big drop kick is planted into the chest of Skullomania. And here comes Edge. Skullomania getting the upper hand, at least for the moment. And picture-perfect split-legged moonsault, but Gangrel able to break that up right away. too many bodies around Skullomania. Skullomania getting away from that situation. She brings in the woman that summoned 1,000 turnbuckles into the ring. Devastating lariat, but Christian able to escape the pressure. And say neither team really overextending themselves too much. You know, going down even to a 2-on-3 disadvantage is so huge until neither team really wants to be the team to take that first fall. Sometimes you can get yourself in trouble. Playing a little bit too safe can sometimes be dangerous. And absolutely massive combination lariat, and Mika just flattening Gangrel, and Skullomania following up, and that devastating suicide diving headbutt cover. 2, 3 count fall, and the first fall going to Skullomania, and huge frog splash connecting. Edge is in trouble. But the teamwork on display from Mika and Skullomania, especially for a pair that have never tagged together before last week. Extremely impressive. And those dynamite forearms of Starlight Kid. Oh my God. Christian putting all of his weight onto the neck of Starlight Kid. Possibly setting up for that impaler, but Starlight Kid had it scouted, and that sliding dropkick right to the face of Christian. Going to be a game changer. Again, drop kick to the knee, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Christian, and Starlight Kid answering back with a big DDT of her own. Oh my God, Edge going right through Starlight Kid with that spear, but didn't capitalize, and that could be a difference maker here as Skullomania now set up in excellent position, delivering that big headbutt once again as Edge going back to basics with that scoop and slam. Coming from Christian and going for that cover too, but only getting a count of 2 as, oh my God, amazing display of power from Rainbow Mika. But Skullomania, he's going up top once again, and that suicide diving headbutt will connect. Edge coming in and is able to make the save at a critical moment. Christian setting up for something here. Big missile dropkick, buried it right into the chest of Skullomania, and that is exactly what this team needs to get back on track. Tried to trick him with that roll-up, but Skullomania just a little bit too quick for him. Christian just getting slammed back to back to back, and now Christian in dire straits. Starlight Kid just controlling this match, keeping Edge away from Mika, and hold on, going for that cover, but only getting a count of 1. God, devastating press and power slam, and now Edge all alone. Skullomania wanted to be a hero. He's got an opportunity to slay real, actual vampires here, but it's like Mika and Starlight Kid more than capable of handling that on their own. It's Mika going for the cover. 1, 2, 3 count fall. Here as though the Vampire Warrior and his brood unable to claim Blake's House Gold. Team looking pretty strong so far. Like, Skullomania scary with that big diving headbutt. Because I think that was a huge difference maker last week. But, yeah, team of Mika, Skullomania, and Starlight Kid definitely showing a lot of promise in this Blake's House Wrestling world. But, coming up next is that Battle Royal match, and as I said, we're doing the Open Challenge a little bit differently this week. Now, I suppose a handful of people that I've been in communication with knows that, hey, we got some vaguely scary options to use as characters, because this is technically our Halloween-themed show. I'm sure I couldn't get everybody, but got a handful of picks. And that is not to say, hey, you can't just simply pick your favorite wrestlers or your favorite characters. But, you know, got names like the Boogeyman. Oh, let me see. You know, got Papa Shango. I did actually get the names you suggested as well, Nick. Of course, we've got... Actually, a couple names I think I am going to put in just to kind of set this up. We are going to put in the Ghost of Tetsuya Naito, Ghost of Naito. For sure. Because, you know what, I like continuity with other Fire Pro streamers. I do feel like UK Undertaker and Soul Taker don't belong on in this stable, because those guys are actual real wrestlers. But I think Soul Taker probably should just go in US Indie, now that I'm thinking about it. But as always, y'all are more than welcome to suggest some names. And actually, I am going to put in Vampiro because Nick suggested that last week, and I did not have Vampiro last week. Do I have John Silver? I probably do. I do not have Silver. Yeah, so I did actually download specifically some like more Halloween-themed wrestlers. Of course, you know, you've got your regulars, Undertaker and Kane, Papa Shango, the like voodoo persona of the Godfather. Let's see. see Darby? I am cool with Darby. You want to see Papa Shango? I can make that happen. Which is absolutely wild to me. I mean, like, I don't know if they, like, have heat for some reason, but Darby absolutely has star written all over him. Like, at some point, Darby Allin will be a big star in that company. Let me see. I do not have a, I do not have that, I do not have an invisible John Cena. Of course, there's, this is probably Mankind 2000, not yeah, it's Mankind 2000, not Mankind 98. Who is less scary, but is still Mankind. Let's see. There is Mecha Mummy of DDT. I do have the Insane Clown Posse that actually have been doing pretty well on the pre-show and post-show bonus matches. And if I get my own pick, and I suppose it is my show, I could just pick. I am going to put Minoru Suzuki in there because Minoru Suzuki is actually a horror movie character that just happens to be a wrestler. Godzilla, I am totally cool with Godzilla. Ash Williams, I can do that. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think of this before. Also, I did see on, I can do the share zone. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll say, GK, you're just like a fraction. Well, here's the thing. We got 2 votes for the share zone and 2 votes for the Punisher now. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go with, then I think we're gonna go with the Punisher. So I think we have got, our list of 8 names. So, as I mentioned at the start of the show, we are doing the Open Challenge a little bit different this week. The winner of this... Oh, yeah. Which is not a bad thing. I know I say this, like, pretty consistently. I am absolutely terrible at remembering when y'all suggest somebody that I do not have. But if you send that to me in a format that is relatively permanent, I will try to add this character to my save. And I did check this afternoon. There are just under 95,000 items on the Steam Workshop. You could just go there and find some characters you like. Whether they be wrestlers, whether they be real people, characters from TV, movies, video games. And I could just put them in this video game. It's very easy, actually. Because, yeah, like, hey, having more character variety, especially for things like this, is cool and good. But as I was saying just a moment ago, we're doing the Open Challenge format a little bit different this week. Because this is the Halloween-themed event. They are not getting just one opponent in the Open Challenge. It's going to be a fatal 4-way contest with the monsters of Blake's House Wrestling, Nick's Wrestling Organization, Judgment Pro Wrestling. Of course, that means DJ Dix, the Rapture, and the Gatekeeper will be waiting in a fatal 4-way contest to face the winner of this match.
Fight! One.
And people to watch in this matchup. Hold on. The Ghost of Tetsuya Naito. Tetsuya Naito already busted open by Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Papa Shango eliminated nearly 30 seconds into this match. And that is any indicator of what this match is going to look like. It is going to be chaos from bell to bell, but it always has been when it comes to these big battle royal matches. Of course, you've got just absolutely monstrous figures in Tetsuya Naito, Minoru Suzuki, and Godzilla King of the Monsters, but of course you've got Ash Williams and the Punisher, two people more than capable of handling themselves in against these horror movie figures. But of course the wild cards, Darby Allin and Vampiro, two men that absolutely are willing to defy death to pick up that victory. You could not ask for a more perfect combination of competitors. Hold on. Suzuki mount tackle onto Ashley Williams, but just in the chaos of this match, it's just so very difficult to just gain and keep the upper hand. Of course, you will remember the Ghost of Tetsuya Naito, the result of just the death of Naito in a 6-man tag on a, hold on, it looks like Suzuki about to be eliminated, and yes, he is! And the scariest monster in this match, walking to the back. Got to figure the favorite is the giant that is the King of the Monsters, Godzilla, as Ashley Williams nearly picking up a pinfall over Darby Allin, and looks like Vampiro and Naito trying to score an elimination on the King of the Monsters, but not quite able to do so. And all three of these individuals at the bottom of your screen changing dance partners frequently, as Ashley Williams, the Punisher, and Darby Allin slugging it out, but the Punisher now fired into that blue Gatorade corner, and the match has completely changed. And the Punisher just swinging for the fences, but not quite able to make contact, as Godzilla King of the Monsters again able to bust open one of his opponents. Ashley Williams delivering a series of punches and following it up with another series of punches to the back of the head of Vampiro. On Allin just absolutely flattened by Naito, but Mario only able to count one fall at a time, as Williams hitting that gun stun in the center of the ring, but unable to capitalize. And hold on, Ash sent to the outside. And very nearly an elimination of Vampiro, but absolutely anybody's match right now as an explosive suplex from the Punisher, but again, just a pile of bodies in the ring, unable to capitalize any further. Punisher just absolutely brutalizing Naito, but Darby Allin able to pick up the pieces there. As the ghost of Tetsuya Naito just getting the upper hand on the Punisher, if only for a moment, as the Kimura hold locked in, and Darby Allin is eliminated. And Godzilla has done the deal, but not electing to go for the cover, and that could cost him. Looks like Frank Castle looking to return the favor. Pulling a foreign object seemingly out of nowhere and using it to just break open that thick hide of Godzilla. And Castle looking to put Vampiro away. Hold on. Naito able to get that pinfall elimination. We are down to Frank Castle, Gostia Naito, and Godzilla King of the Monsters. And what a final three we've got here, and this could be it for Godzilla, as that Kimura hold eliminating Darby Allin earlier, but looks like Castle and Godzilla have a little bit left in the tank, but a scoop and a slam going to send Castle to the outside, and it is now the ghost of Tetsuya Naito, Gostia Naito, and Godzilla King of the Monsters as the final two. Godzilla just manhandling Naito, but hold on, scoop and a slam, but Naito doesn't seem to think it's enough. Hold on, knee bar locked in, but Godzilla refusing to be submitted. Now Godzilla returning the favor to Naito. This is, oh my god, that patented Godzilla shotgun dropkick, and it's just buried into the chest of Naito. That hold absolutely has the power to level cities. And it has done all that and more to Tetsuya Naito's ghost. But Naito had it scouted on the second attempt. And that is the game changer that Naito needs, but unable to capitalize any further. Godzilla King of the Monsters just too tough. And oh my god. Naito able to get a foot onto that middle rope, and that could be what saved his second shot at life. On that pulse shift flosion connecting, and Godzilla, King of the Monsters, going for the cover. 2, 3 count fall. And the King of the Monsters going to get an opportunity to showcase his dominance in that Monsters Only Open Challenge Fatal 4-Way. As Godzilla will be facing the likes of DJ Dix, facing the likes of the Gatekeeper, facing the likes of the Rapture. Later on tonight's program. I will say I am almost certain this Godzilla edit is 10s across the board, but also not... yeah, I am getting word from the JPW locker room, and it looks like they're sending A-Man out in tonight's Fatal 4-Way contest, and certainly got no problem with that whatsoever. The enhanced human going to get a shot in tonight's Fatal 4-Way contest. But, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm almost certain that Godzilla is just probably a 280 overall or higher. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. Let's see here. Well... Alright. I will have to remember to set these back afterward, which I am historically not very good at. But we have got a Chop Shop Tag Team Championship. Of course, that is the Perlman Brothers. And they are going to be taking on that Knicks Wrestling Organization unit. That is Babyman. And his enforcer, Floyd Bartholomew. But yeah, let me make a note on my match card that that has changed. Let's see. But right now we have got that Chop Shop Tag Team Championship on the line, and Babyman and Bartholomew have a lot of momentum on their side. So we will have to see if they can go the distance, if they can get to the top of the mountain as they take on the Perlman Brothers in this no disqualification Tornado Tag Team contest. And that match is right now. When the Perlman Brothers challenged the firm for this championship, I was ready to write them off, that they would not be able to handle this rough and tumble brawling style this match needs. But, you know, they not only proved me wrong, they proved the firm wrong, they proved the Blake's House Wrestling watching world wrong, that they belong at the top of this Chop Shop Tag Team division. And where they intend to stay on top of that division as long as possible. Both Babyman and Bartholomew are absolute titans, but Ryan Perlman, just excellent use of leverage to bring down the larger component.
Are you ready?
And big STO and sweep connecting, and it's like it's Josh Perlman's turn to showcase that his technique is immaculate as well. And you can see Harada not even signaling for a disqualification. Everything is legal in the Chop Shop division. Perlman going for a cover early, but one thing this match is going to come down to is,
are you ready?
Who has the better teamwork? And I would say the Perlman brothers a little bit more experienced in that avenue, but we'll have to see. Backslide cover one, but only getting one as Bartholomew able to break it up. And the flow of this match such that, you know, it has just been non-stop, hold after hold. But thus far, Babyman and Bartholomew in total control.
Rock and roll! Finish!
Right now, the Perlman brothers just unable to get anything started. And hold on. Bounce to ass. Hold on. Big Worm Chop will connect. Perlman brothers starting to battle back, but that cover a little bit too soon. As a big pile driver will connect, and Josh Perlman able to save his teammate. Ryan Perlman just takes a moment to breathe. And again, that patented pile driver coming from Babyman. That hardcore legend just showcasing exactly why he is so dangerous, particularly in this no disqualification format. And once again, foreign object brought into play, and once again, it is all legal. Babyman and Bartholomew picking up the victory. And Babyman not letting go of the hold. It's like this team intended to make a statement, and that is exactly what they did. That this unit just so very finely tuned for this hardcore wrestling style. Of course, Babyman, former Knicks Wrestling Organization champion. Of course, that title only defended in that deathmatch format. Was a natural fit for this Chop Shop Tag Team division. And yeah, I do gotta agree, GK. It's like, there wasn't really any back and forth. So, like, in that respect, the match just, like, wasn't interesting. Yeah. Which I totally get the frustration there. It was like, yeah, the match could have been much better than it was. But I digress. We've, you know, got to keep the show rolling. And coming up next, that Judgment Pro Wrestling Championship on the line. As Joey Baggi takes on the first ever Judgment Professional Wrestling Champion. A man that has become a bit of a fan favorite in this Blake's House wrestling world. JJ Mondo earning himself another title opportunity. And that match, it's right now. Comes the man formerly the uncrowned king of Judgment Pro Wrestling. Of course, now he has got his crown and is in his first ever bid to defend it. And Joey just taking the moment in. Of course, Joey just so well known for those dynamite kicks of his. Be on the lookout for those vicious super kicks, but right now JJ doing a fine job of controlling the pace of this match, just not making sure he's not able to get full extension on those kicks by just staying in his face. It's got to be the strategy of this match. Hold on. A swinging neckbreaker. But Joey already trying to get things started. Swinging those educated feet and finding contact, if only for a moment. Big arm drag and it's making JJ run the full width of that 20 by 20, but you can see those metallic arms of JJ being put to use. As a clubbing blow to the side of the head will connect, but hold on, suplex is blocked, and JJ just planting Joey to the mat. Joey taking a little bit too long to get started, and that is going to cost him, as now JJ Mondo has Joey just trapped in that hold. It looks like the strategy is to work the legs, try and take away some of that vicious kicking ability, but thus far, Joey just, you can never, ever count him out. It's absolutely a mistake to do so. Even when situations seem their most dire, but JJ just pistoning those metallic arms of his, just driving blow after blow into the face of Joey Bag of Donuts, and that is exactly the pace he's going to have to keep up to unseat the champion. But Joey's so very resilient. Oh my God, colossal belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And JJ still in the driver's seat as he continues to just pour fuel on top of the fire.
5 minutes gone.
Big snap suplex, and Joey absolutely needed that just to get a moment to breathe on the mat. But once again, JJ back on the accelerator, and that precision haymaker connecting to the face, and again Arms and legs trapped in this hold, and Joey struggling to break free. Hold on, Manhattan drop, going to be the momentum shifter that he needs. Again, swinging wildly with that lariat, but JJ just had it too well scouted. But the athletic ability of Joey on display, that flying forearm smash and transitioning right into that sharpshooter hold. And again, the athletic ability of Joey just on full display. He's starting to get a feel for JJ's offense. He's able to outmaneuver it, able to just... Oh my god, that neckbreaker just absolutely devastating. Joey in trouble here, but... Hold on, shooting star press, but only getting a count of 2. And JJ again just continuing to apply that pressure, just doing anything he can to wear Joey down, but Joey will not be stopped. He will not be contained. Going for it, but neither able to make contact, but JJ clipping Joey with that jab right to the face, and that has bought him a little bit of time to breathe. Looks like the pace of this match starting to catch up with JJ even, and that is where Joey is the most dangerous. Joey, a man with that gas tank from hell. Like, you will not best him in a test of stamina, as he intends to prove, as he is going coast to coast, springboard, elbow connecting, and wasting not even a second as he transitions right into that sharpshooter hold again. And Joey just showcasing that athleticism that got him that championship in the first place. Big jawbreaker from JJ, and going for the cover. 1, 2, but only getting 2. And Joey somehow, some way finding his second wind. JJ just a little bit too quick. Oh my god, hold on. Cover 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Both of these men have a lot more left to give to this match, a lot more left to give to one another, and a lot more left to give in pursuit of that Judgment Pro Wrestling Championship. But hold on. That gotcha hold locked in. Joey looking to plant JJ one more time. Thinks an encore performance is in order as he goes springboard, elbow connecting right to the heart of JJ Mondo. Cover 2. Somehow JJ getting a shoulder off the mat, and once again those metallic arms just crushing the head of Joey Bag of Donuts. JJ fired into that corner turnbuckle, but hold on, Joey going high risk and burying a falling fist right into the stomach of JJ, and Joey back in control, at least for the moment. Big run into the center of the ring, but JJ rolling through and delivering that patented jawbreaker of his. That could be it right there. Going for the cover. 1, 2. But no, even that wasn't enough to put Joey away. But you can just see the toll this match is taking on both of these men. Joey getting himself fired up for one more big shot. Colossal falling fist, but Joey is not done yet. Big double underhook, but Joey able to get a foot on that bottom rope. Hold on, big powerbomb center of the ring. That could be it right there. No, even that, not enough to put Joey away. And Joey, you're going back to basic, scoop and a slam, but we're not done yet. Springboard, elbow connects, And that has got to be it. No, Joey doesn't seem to think so. Step up enziguri, center of the ring. Joey in prime position to deliver that patented super kick, and that has got to be it. Cover, 3 count fall. The resiliency of both of these men, nothing short of phenomenal. But Joey was able to dig just a little bit deeper, just find a little bit more of that inner strength to just drive that boot right into the jaw of JJ and allow him to protect his title. And Big Dave justifiably giving this one 5 stars. Because damn, that match was excellent. But we are going to keep this show rolling here. As I said, all the major championships on the line, as London and Solarian going to be taking on the team of Idolo and the tallest cruiserweight, Devin Ramos. And that match, it's right now. Fan favorites, both in the Blake's House locker room and to the Blake's House audience. But we could just take a moment to appreciate the 2 men in the ring right now. Jason Solarian and El Idolo. Just 2 spectacularly gifted athletes putting on a barn burner of a contest last week. And we are going to get to see them in the ring again. That is to say nothing of the men on the apron. Of course, Kurt London, one of the most dazzling performers you have ever seen. And Kevin Ramos, just a spectacular technician, but hold on. The tandem offense of London and Solarian on display, a series of soul butt kicks. And you always wonder what unit you get out of London and Solarian. Will they be on the same page? But despite some of their apparent differences backstage, they continue to deliver when the heat is on. Of course, Ramos, just such a spectacular submission specialist, a master of that catch-as-catch-can style. He will grab any outstretched limb and apply punishment to it, and that appears to be his game plan thus far. Hold on, London going high risk early. And it looks like that could cost him as, hold on, cover, 2, no, only a count of 1. Ramos picking the leg, but taking a moment to breathe as Solarian makes his way into the ring. And just such a minor error from Solarian, but Ramos was already prepared to capitalize on it. And that is what I mean by that catch-as-catch-can style. Whatever opportunity your opponent gives you, you need to be prepared to execute on it, and that is exactly Ramos' game plan. Looks like Ramos has Idolo set up. Hold on, rolling through. Cover 1, 2. Only getting 2.
Minutes gone.
Spinning toe hold, dropping Idolo's face into that blue Gatorade turnbuckle. But Idolo still in excellent position. And looks like Kurt London may have pushed Idolo off that top turnbuckle, and that's created an opening for Kurt London now. He's going to make the most out of that opening as he's just beginning to apply the pressure, this time working the arm of Ramos. Hold on. Oh my God. Picture perfect run-up from the world's tallest cruiserweight. And looked like London was electing to deliver one of his own, but Ramos had it scouted. And just combination arm and neck hold applied, and that is not where you want to be if you are Kurt London. Trapped on the mat, unable to make use of that athletic ability. As triangle, no, hold on, cross arm breaker applied. Like Kurt London trying to get the crowd fired up for this Judgment Pro Wrestling unit. As Idolo going high risk, big flipping double stomp, but it looks like he is not finished yet. As that cannonball off the top connecting. And Solarian just in trouble. Looks like Ramos the difference maker for this team, as that very technical style just proving to be a bit of an enigma for this team of London and Solarian. PK connecting, but it looks like he's not done yet. Here's a shotgun drop kick for your trouble. And just a missile of a shot right to the jaw, but hold on. Ramos again has London right where he wants him with that cross arm breaker. And Solarian able to make the save at a critical moment. Roll through and double stomp. And Solarian and London both really need to get to the staples of their offense. Those just devastating strikes of Solarian and those high-flying abilities of Kurt London. Because right now, Devin Ramos has this team's number, only getting a count of 1. Looks like this team choosing to isolate Kurt London. But Solarian having an answer back of his own. Big Rana and the frequent tags of this Mixed Wrestling Organization unit just so very disruptive to your strategy. Big flapjack and facebuster connecting. Solarian is trapped in that 3-in-1 hold, and it looks like another one for his trouble, but oh, that could be it right there, and it is. Idolo shutting down Kurt London as Ramos able to get that roll-up victory. And it seems as though the strategy to isolate Kurt London was a bit of a misdirection, as when it counted, Ramos able to slip in and get that roll-up cover on Solarian and just catching the team completely by surprise. And with at first it looking like Solarian and London on the same page going into this match, but getting word that there was some issues between the two of them backstage. Some sort of disagreement between the two of them backstage, and it's entirely possible the two of them just weren't focused for this match, and that is such a dangerous proposition when you are fighting against a team as talented as Idolo and Ramos. But coming up next, that is not correct. Here we go. Coming up next, Matthew Knapp earning himself a shot against Brad Chad for that Knicks Wrestling Organization Championship. Let's see. Of course, that match defended. Okay, it was Landmine, I think. Or I can't. Yeah, it was. Of course, that match, or that title, exclusively defended in this deathmatch format. Unclear who that really serves in this matchup, as both of these men claim to be technicians, claim to be more traditional mat wrestlers. Of course, Matthew Knapp will grab a hold wherever he can grab one as the innovator of that patented dick-based offense. That will certainly get some mileage for him in this contest, but we'll have to see if he can best that elite tactician that is Brad Chad, a man that so very effective at making the fight happen where he wants, when he wants it, and how he wants it. Is Matt even going to get an opportunity to deliver that patented dick hold? Well, we will have to see, because that match, it's right now.
Fight!
Hold on. Blazing tornado already from Brad Chad, and just the elite technician that is Brad Chad is so very effective On Brad Chad just raking Nap's face against that barbed wire bat. And it's like Brad Chad more than capable of handling himself in this just gruesome format that is the deathmatch style. Nap really struggling to get offense going here. Brad Chad just, as I said, just an elite tactician, so very good at making sure the fight happens on his terms, and he has been able to do that over the course of this match. Hold on, suplex is blocked and transitioned right into that armbar, and that is exactly the kind of thing Matt is going to need if he's going to, you know, gain some headway in this contest. Nap again fired into the ropes, and just the dominance of Brad Chad on display, and Matthew Knapp earning himself a shot here.
What?
Oh my God! That Smith Especial connecting, but not quite enough to put Knapp away. Said Knapp earning his right to be in this match, besting Dick Boss, but just not quite able to put away Brad Chad. Just not even able to get started against Brad Chad. Just the technical prowess just proving to be too much to overcome, as a crushing sit-out lariat will connect. Dragon Sleeper locked in. And Matthew Knapp just absolutely embarrassed by Brad Chad. And, you know, it's still unclear the relationship between Knapp and that Knicks Wrestling Organization management. Was that Knicks' plan all along? Whatever the case may be, you know, Brad Chad, the master tactician, showcasing exactly why he is Knicks Wrestling Organization champion. But, you know, it's coming up shortly. As I did tap that a little bit too early. Of course, if you were here at the start of the show, you do know what tonight's semi-main event and main event are going to be. Hold on a second. Of course, the semi-main event, the grudge match between Colby and Sean Satchwell. You know, both men. Yeah, it is really odd. Like, and it genuinely is a sometimes the game is the game, because like, and this is even like post adjustment on like your character's neck. So I would say like reasonably confidently, like it is not strictly a like, it is not like an overstatting issue. Like, hey, Matt just like wasn't winning grapples in that last match. And hey, if you don't win grapples, like you are not gonna get your shit in. He also did sell, like, a big move in the first minute of the match, which probably was not a great start for him. Yeah. So... you know, that kind of is what it is there. So I am not super worried about that. Yeah. It really was a, like, hey, Brad Chad got to hit all his good shit, and Matt did not. And it's kind of a similar story with the tag match. Is, it's like Idolo and Ramos were, like, getting their shit in early and just ended up being a little bit too much to overcome. But anyway, kind of getting back to the action at hand is, you know, the story of tonight's main event and semi-main event, of course, this 2 out of 3 falls contest between Colby and Satchel. This has been a long time coming, as we have seen these two men go toe-to-toe in singles action and tag team action. We've even seen them teaming together, but right now the match count is 1-1. You know, we need a decisive contest to see which man is strongest, which man is toughest, and it is going to be Lariat versus Lariat as Colby takes on Satchwell in that 2 out of 3 falls contest. And of course, tonight's main event, of course, that is Eric Alpazar. That is Sterling Thomas. 2 titans in the Blake's House professional wrestling world. And hold on to something going on backstage. Some sort of disagreement between London and Solarian. We're going to get a camera back there right now. It looks like the 2 of them want to settle this right away. That dispute that has been bubbling a little bit over the last couple of months. Now they're taking it to that Blake's House training facility, and they're going to settle this one backstage. And I don't even know if I want to call this as a wrestling match. This is certainly a fight, and I can see, looks like they've brought Maglo in just as a formality, really. And just reports of the 2 of them getting into some sort of argument earlier tonight, possibly over the excessive use of foreign objects last week. But this certainly is not just about that. You know, one of the underlying factors in this team, and I think Solarian was beginning to get frustrated working with Kurt London. And of course, they say winning is the ultimate deodorant. When these 2 were tag team champions, you know, you can put all sorts of differences aside, but these 2 men clearly frustrated with one another. And yeah, we're going to have to put our show on hold as that open challenge battle royal, Godzilla King of the Monsters, it's going to have to wait. And God, both men just going for it all with those devastating kicks. Big shotgun dropkick will connect. Hold on.
What's up?
Devastating knee strike. That star shot will connect. Cover 2. As I said, Maglo just kind of here as a formality.
What's up?
You know, nobody coming in to break this up. And again, both of them just delivering those colossal strikes, but
What's up?
and Solarian not even posturing for the crowd. Like, this is all directly at Kurt London. Like, he wants to show just, you know, like, wants to show his dominance in London, and again, able to escape that missile headbutt. These two men have teamed together for months now. You know, Kurt London scouted Jason Solarian. And
Come on!
big face buster will connect, and again, both of them just giving each other everything they've got, and again, you know, we've still got several matches left on tonight's program. Now, this was not on the schedule by any stretch of the imagination, but we are not going to cut away from this for a moment. What the hell has Kurt London got planned here? Whatever it is, oh my god, devastating tornado DDT off the second.
One, two.
And even that is not enough to put away Kurt London, and you gotta wonder, you know, where's Kurt London's head at in all this? You know, this is a man that you've been teaming with for several months, and you know, the two of you come to blows back. Oh my god!
Come on!
Hold on. Oh my god, a devastating shotgun dropkick, and again, you know, this isn't for the crowd at home. You know, both men just adding injury to insult here. It's driving those points home. Ooh, ducks the Enziguri, and again, as I said, these men so very familiar with one another. You know, they know all their signature holds. Oh my.
Give up. Give up. Come on!
Big wheel kick from Kurt London, but Solarian answering back. Again, that big reverse DDT, but Kurt London scrambling to his feet.
One, two.
Rolling through in that big double stomp of his. And you gotta remember, both of these men just went to war with Idolo and Ramos. Neither of these men are in condition to fight, but this is a point of pride between the two of them. Neither man willing to move an inch.
Yes!
Big springboard body press, cover 2. Again, it would be unfair to call this as a wrestling match.
One, two.
Again, arms trapped, suplex applied. leg lariat will connect, and those devastating knee strikes of Solarian on full display here. Hold on, Maglo is down, and in the frustration of this match, London did not see Maglo cutting across the ring. As I said, you know, Maglo here acting as an official just as a formality. This is a fight. Along pop up and Rana connecting. Reverse Rana as well, and just the athletic ability of Kurt London on full display. And I am certain that is not the last we have seen of these two men going toe-to-toe. But men unwilling to wait until next week. As I said, you know, we got a camera backstage as soon as we could, but you know, we're just gonna have to keep this show rolling here. As I said, we've got a lot more wrestling left to go tonight. Now, that match was not even on the schedule. We have still got that Open Challenge Fatal 4-Way match. We've still got that 2 out of 3 falls contest, and Sterling and Alpazar competing for that Blake's House Wrestling Championship. But, you know, the mood of this pay-per-view has turned a little bit sour in the past couple minutes. So we've got the medical staff coming to look at both London and Solarian. As I said, they just finished just a hellacious tag team match and then immediately went to war in the back. But we will have to check in with both of them next week and figure out exactly what has been going on between London and Solarian. In the meantime, however, and I really should have just left Godzilla there. And if I were much smarter, I would have just simply done that. As Godzilla, the King of the Monsters, has earned himself a shot at the Blake's House Wrestling World Pantheon, including the Rapture, A-Man, and DJ Dix. Is he a big enough monster to take on all three of these men in fatal 4-way action? Well, there is only one way to find out. There are some matchups in this contest trying to get back into the spirit of this Blake's House Wrestling event. That would be just an absolute joy to see. You know, we have never seen A-Man versus the Rapture. We have, oh my God, Gravity Squeeze already locked in. We have never seen A-Man versus DJ Dix. We have never seen DJ Dix versus the Rapture, and
Give up.
the first time we are going to get to see all three of these individuals share a ring together is in this Fatal 4-Way contest. And much like that, extracurricular event backstage, this could be a preview of what's to come. And right now it is exactly what you would expect. It is just four powerhouses exerting their will on this match. Hold on, press and slam into the mat as DJ Dix delivers the Psycho Ball, and it is just chaos in the ring as not a single one of these individuals intends to yield, as it is bodies piled up in that orange Gatorade side of the ring, and Godzilla King of the Monsters and A-Man just slugging it out. And see the Rapture. Oh my god. A-Man, the enhanced human, just delivering a series of strikes to all three individuals in this match. God, the Rapture just launched by Godzilla King of the Monsters, but A-Man and DJ Dix had an answer back immediately.
5 minutes gone.
Of course, this is a Fatal 4-Way match. First fall to the finish. And that puts you in such a dangerous position when there are four titans in the ring. At any given moment, one of these men could land a decisive blow. As that military-style press just launching DJ Dix to the mat.
Give up.
Oh my god, the Rapture just flattening A-Man now. The Rapture now picking a fight with the King of the Monsters as A-Man applies that Dragon Sleeper hold to DJ Dix.
Finish.
God, Godzilla King of the Monsters just drops right on his head as DJ Dix attempting to get something going against A-Man.
Break.
Samoan drop to the outside, and DJ Dix now, hold on, oh my god, big cross body, but he overshoots A-Man. And A-Man just using that opportunity to just apply punishment to DJ Dix.
Give up.
Hello, Matthew
Give up.
Gregg. Now, DJ Dix applying that patented airplane spin as the Rapture and Godzilla King of the Monsters battle it out inside the ring, and it looks like we have got a pair of dance partners involved in this contest. Clothesline from Bretton Woods applied.
1, 2.
Gravity squeeze locked in. And God, it is just nothing but punishment inside the ring and out.
10 minutes gone.
Lift and drop to the mat. And it looks like Godzilla King of the Monsters wants DJ Dix. And again, gravity squeeze locked in. Big body press from A-Man, just Such a staple in his offense. That maneuver so devastating. It has ended so many matches. But, hold on. Oh my God. TJ Dix dropped right on his head. But the Rapture electing to continue delivering punishment. Hold on. TJ Dix going for the cover. Godzilla doesn't see it. But the resiliency of the Rapture on full display. TJ Dix in dire straits as the Rapture using his own weight against him with that stretch muffler hold.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
One. Big suplex cover too. And TJ Dix and the Rapture distracted Godzilla, King of the Monsters, earning his place at the top of the mountain, rightfully claiming that title of King. So he was able to best A-Man, able to best DJ Dix, able to best the Rapture in that Fatal 4-Way contest. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I'm almost certain Godzilla is like a 280 overall or higher. Because I remember this being an issue when Colby was on his Japanese excursion and he just got fucking run over by Godzilla. Which, damn, that was a long time ago. But speaking of Colby, coming up next, 2 out of 3 falls contest. This is the rubber match. I've said it week in and week out. This is the contest to decide who is the toughest man with the strongest lariat. Is it the Atomic Lariat of Colby? Is it the Powder Keg Lariat of Satchwell? Of course, Satchwell has more than one lariat in his arsenal. He can come at you broadside from the back and deliver clubbing blows from any angle. And it is that versatility that is going to make him so very dangerous in this match. But, of course, there's one thing you know about Colby. As he gets angrier, as the match drags on, he only becomes more dangerous. So it is, once again, the unstoppable force against the other unstoppable force. And we will have to find out exactly who will yield. The swashbuckler versus the angriest wrestler. And already starting things off with a test of strength in the both of them. So evenly matched, and really if that is not a perfect microcosm of what this feud is. Both of these men so similar, but different in just subtle but crucial ways. And when you see somebody across from you so very similar to what you are, that does what you do, that can begin to dig at you a little bit. And I think at its heart, that's what this matchup is about. both men just brawlers with clubbing blows. And you can see both of them just delivering punishment to one another. And Colby able to evade the first of many lariats attempted in this contest. Beginning to apply some punishment of his own. Hold on, big club handle slam applied. And he'll be going for a cover, but only getting one. Lift and drop to the mat. I would say both men going back to basics, but there's not quite a basics to go back to. Both of these men just want to hurt each other any way that they can, as that sliding lariat will connect. Big back elbow coming from Colby now. Figure it is only a matter of time before one of them unleashes one of their lethal techniques.
5 minutes left.
Thus far, both of them just electing to just wear one another down. And you could see exactly why earlier in this match, Colby evading that first big lariat. Both of them so very familiar with each other's fighting style. You need to create that opportunity. Oh my God, inverted brainbuster just planting Colby, but Colby able to roll through. So the swashbuckler electing to apply punishment. Oh my God, massive diving knee drop. Just crushing the spine of Colby Cole. Big roaring forearm smash. And both of these men just going back and forth, hitting each other with their best shot over and over. Or should I say their second best shot? Because Satchwell has not yet unleashed that powder keg of a lariat, and Colby has not once attempted to drop that atomic bomb of a lariat onto Satchwell. But both men just giving it everything they've got otherwise. Looking for an opportunity to set up that big move, and hold on. Colby using Satchwell's own atomic drop, and Satchwell possibly a little bit frustrated by that. And causing a bit of a miscue there. Like Satchwell possibly going to that powder keg. Hold on, here comes broadside. Cover 2. And not quite enough. Colby going for the cover 2. And that is not going to do it. This is not the Chop Shop Tag Team title. This is not the NWO title. Rope breaks, disqualifications, very much a factor, and oh my God. Satchwell going for that powder keg lariat, and Colby had it scouted. I said, both of these men so very similar. They know what to expect from one another. And it is going to be very difficult to get that move through. as this match wears on. Oh my god, Atomic Gladiator! And the first fall going for Colby. And it absolutely came down to who could hit with their best shot first. That broadside lariat, not quite enough. Satchwell going for that powder keg, that monstrous lariat. But Colby able to escape. And that bought him exactly enough time to pick up the first fall, but this is not one fall to the finish. This is 2 out of 3 falls. And we are going right back into it.
Fight!
Colby certainly at a bit of a psychological advantage. Hold on. Satchwell again swinging for the fences with that lariat, but Colby just has it well scouted. Satchwell not quite able to reach the ropes. Gunstun will connect, and that has bought Satchwell a moment. And that is exactly what he needs right now. Possibly setting up for another broadside lariat, but Colby just so very effective right now at protecting himself as he delivers another series of punches, laying out the swashbuckler. Clubbing blow to the chest. Satchwell delivering a lariat of his own, and another gunstun center of the ring. And Satchwell going for a cover of his own. 1, 2. And you can begin to see the frustration on Satchwell's face. Colby has not given him an opportunity to connect with the powder keg lariat. Satchwell has given it everything else he's got, and it just hasn't been enough to put Colby away. Colby running the ropes again. Gladiator! Cover! 1, 2, 3 count fall. And certainly, Colby is not a fighter I would call strategic by any stretch of the imagination. But he brought exactly enough strategy to take Satchwell on in this match. I think the great irony is, like, we changed his finish because back grapples are so unreliable. And Satchwell did hit his old finish in this match. Yeah, that's video games sometimes, I guess. Yeah, that is pretty much what this game does sometimes. But coming up next. Of course, it is the man that has just been on an absolute tear in recent weeks. Going head-to-head with Sterling for that Blake's House Wrestling Championship. Of course, Alpazar has looked just absolutely unstoppable recently. Huh. There we go. But Sterling is a monster in his own right. And what better man to headline the non-litigious Halloween show than Sterling Thomas? Well, You know what? Let us not waste any more of your time. Let's get right into the main event. Eric Alpazar, Sterling Thomas for the Blake's House Gold. And that's next. Of course, Alpazar accompanied to the ring with his wife, Linda Alpazar. And that corner presence could be the difference maker in this match. As Eric and Sterling, for that matter, have never cared, you know, what the audience thinks one way or another, but just having someone in your corner, having someone that has your back, absolutely changes your mentality going into a match. But Sterling, just a force of nature. See that amazing display of power as he throws Alpazar around the ring. Big low roundhouse taking the legs of Sterling out from underneath his legs, but Sterling is so very difficult to keep down. Oh my god, huge kick connecting. Big STO, that mixed martial arts background of Alpazar on display here. But Sterling, a man, is a pure brawler with just power from hell. His game plan is a simple one. Just deliver as much punishment in as little time as possible. But thus far, Alpazar just not allowing him to execute. On Alpazar running the ropes, and big leg lariat buried into the chest of Sterling, going for that tornado kick, but unable to connect with it. Sterling applying that signature chokehold of his, just trying to take the wind out of Alpazar. And as this match goes on, that is going to be a problem for him. As Sterling, just an expert in wearing his opponents down, grinding them to dust. But Alpazar, a resilient fighter. Man that has cut his chops in every form of competition that you have put in front of him. Big tornado kick connecting. It goes that mount tackle, but Sterling able to sidestep it. This is... I have fucked up. This is also 2 out of 3 falls. You know, we're going to let it rock. Sterling going for that giant choke slam early, and that maneuver is so very dangerous. Big low roundhouse kick connecting. Sterling setting up for that patented Warzala elbow drop, that maneuver that he and Warzala made famous as a tag team unit. And This punishing style of Sterling on display here. He's just denying Alpazar an opportunity to do anything. Sterling once again running coast to coast, but unable to finish the job, and that is going to create an opportunity for Alpazar. Hold on. Big backdrop cover, 2. Oh my God, so very close, but it's not quite enough. A series of clinch kicks from Alpazar that, oh my God, that maneuver just so sickening to see. And Alpazar answering back with a series of vicious kicks. He has had enough of this. But Sterling has not. And Sterling answers back. Gigantic choke slam connecting. Cover 2. Oh my God, that was not enough. So Sterling, do not adjust your set. You are, in fact, seeing 2 giant choke slams. And Sterling picking up the first fall. And as I said, Sterling, a man that is determined, will stop at nothing to grind his opponents to dust. Does so with 2 giant choke slams, but Alpazar getting a second shot at life here. Can he turn things around in the second fall? And, oh my God, Sterling already showing that he means business. Wants to deliver punishment as efficiently as possible. And pole shift Flosion connects. This could be it right here. Was not quite enough. Alpazar getting a shoulder off the mat, but the punishment he has taken is so severe. Big reverse choke slam from Alpazar. I figure he is looking for that striking combination. That maneuver that is his sure killing blow, but Sterling denying him the opportunities thus far. Tornad kick will whiff as Sterling able to sidestep it. Ushigoroshi. Alpazar's neck just colliding with the knee of Sterling. Big tombstone pile driver center of the ring, and Sterling in total control. Hold on, roll up cover, but and on the bottom rope, Sterling able to break it up. And another pole shift Flosion. That has got to be it. Sterling has been non-stop offense over the course of the second fall. And Sterling just erasing any possibility, any measure of doubt at exactly how dominant a competitor he is. Just manhandling Eric Alpazar in that second fall. But that is going to conclude the main part of tonight's program. Let me fix this. Of course, you always welcome to stay tuned for the bonus match as we run one more of these while I hang out in the chat. And, yeah, GK, that might be the answer, is, like, tweaking the priority so he goes for that maneuver a little bit more. Because he only even attempted it 2 or 3 times in that match, which is not a lot in the grand scheme. And honestly, all 4 of these names, yeah, all 4 of these names pretty good. So we want Q in the blue side of the ring. I am cool with that. I know fuck all about want Snoop Dogg on the orange Gatorade corner. I can make that happen also. So we've got our picks early. So let's go ahead and get into this bonus match. Yeah, it would have absolutely been salt in the wound because he does go for the Atomic Lariat against a standing dazed opponent. If he stole the Atomic Drop and then delivered a Lariat of his own. But the game chose not to be that cruel. Now, as someone that has played video games for a lot of years, video games absolutely can be very cruel. So it is nice when your fun video game does just be a fun video game. Also, Blake, to answer your question during my Hades stream. Yeah, sure. But yeah, Blake, to answer your question during my Hades stream, favorite god is definitely, for abilities, Demeter, for characterization, Artemis. Okay, yeah, let me hop in there real quick. Alright, yeah, I'm in there. Let me turn you up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see. That should be pretty good.
All right.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely some ups and downs with the show tonight. One of the ups was the on-the-fly decision to have them roll it out.
Yeah, no, that was like a legit good idea that I had not even considered. So, yeah, appreciate you like sneaking that in there.
Yeah, I mean, and it worked out because we had 2 squashes that night, so it's like it definitely should have ran longer than it would have already.
Yeah. Also extremely appreciate the ref bump in that backstage brawl.
Yes.
And it really is a, like, hey, when those two are doing shit, like, their characterization just translates so perfectly to their in-ring work.
Yep. I don't know if it's a thing with that ring or not. Can you get weapons from that ring?
You should be able to.
Okay. Yeah, because I just didn't know. Like, I didn't see Solarian go out once to get anything, and I know he's been, like, really hardcore is doing shit like that lately.
Yeah. Well, I think it's, in my experience, pretty rare for someone to leave the ring to get a weapon, but if they are sent to the outside, they will bring one back in.
Gotcha.
Also, I see Blake saying that Artemis is his favorite skill set in Hades, and that couldn't be me. I'm just not a person that likes to gamble. So, like, a crit focus build is extremely not my shit.
Yeah, I like using Artemis quite a bit. Ares is probably my favorite, though.
Yeah, I think, like, the last, like, 15 runs or so, it's like a huge number.
Yeah.
I have ended up with Demeter's Ice Beam, because that is just literally my favorite power in the game. I would happily play with, like, basically just that, and probably be fine.
Yeah, for me, it's all about Doom and you know, getting Aphrodite in there to get the duo. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Also, Nick, like, hey, you're
That's
all good.
the game.
Yeah. You got nothing to apologize for there. It's like, hey, you've got, like, all of us have very limited control over, like, who wins what grapples. So, like, you got yeah, you got nothing to be mad at.
That's why I sit here and get frustrated with it, because I'm like, listen, if they were actually having more of a back and forth, we'd be okay, but the AI is just like, nah, I'm not going to reverse that. Nah.
Right.
Not going to reverse that.
Yeah, and, like, I know that's especially frustrating in the Colby-Satchwell match when, like, every time Satchwell went for his finish, Colby reversed it.
Yeah, no, it was like, he was like, yeah, I've got to reverse that.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, sometimes the game will do that to you, and hey, there is nothing you can do about it.
It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, like, the, what is it? The Babyman and Bartholomew, like, situation, that match type is built for them. Like, hey, they are really rough brawlers. It makes sense that they, like, won that. The, I was kind of hoping we could keep, the Solarian and London team, champions a little longer, but us, like, catapulting that right into, them feuding is, like, it basically, like, turned, like, a not great into a huge positive.
Yep.
So,
that's why I was like, I seen it happen. I was like, okay, here we go.
Yep.
It's like, fuck it, run with it.
But yeah, overall pretty good. And I'm sure, like, hey, you did not come here to talk about other video games, but anything else you wanted to go over while we're still on air, or you want me to shut it down?
I mean, you can shut it down if you want to.
Alright, well, I'll just do my regular outro. Let me see if anybody is streaming real quick. Let's see. Do like to throw to somebody if I can. Let's see. Ah, shit, looks like a couple people I know are streaming. Might throw to, oh, damn. It's going to be a great challenge for me after I get off this call, because there's like 4 different people that I would like to watch right now. Which is a good problem to have, I gotta say. But I think I'm going to throw you guys to Jamel. So, yeah, if you liked what you saw here, if this was your first time watching tonight, we do this every Sunday night right here at twitch.tv/MundyCindy, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a weekly wrestling show, but just as with real wrestling, I try to make it as approachable as I can. If this is your first show, if this is your 50th show, you know, I want to make sure you're having a good time either way. Likewise, if you are into virtual hockey, myself and my good friend Heavy Cura that you saw just get obliterated by Sterling in tonight's main events. We play NHL 20 typically on Wednesday nights. Haven't played the last couple weeks because real life sucks sometimes, as it turns out. But hey, be on the lookout for us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here at twitch.tv/MundyCindy. Anything else that I am streaming is a bonus, but sometimes I do that, so be on the lookout for that as well. I'm going to throw you guys to Jamel, and then I will catch y'all down the road. If I was smart, I would have already put that in as I was doing my outro, but, you know, nobody's perfect. So I'm going to hit that button, and now I am off.